Well, they've only done one thing. They've spent $500 million, which is part of the entry fee. They hired George McPhee, and in my humble estimation, and I tweeted it last night, he is in the top 10 of all the general managers in hockey right now.
Yeah.
Agree, Billy. Totally agree with you.
17 years with the Capitals. That is a lifetime in this game.
Yeah, but he's not just a general manager that really understands the game. He's a good businessman.
Well, he played the game too, and that.
That's what I said. He understands the game, but he's also a good businessman.
No, George McPhee is a very professional guy, and if it wasn't for Alexander Ovechkin, he'd still be running the goddamn Washington Capitals. But
a lot of people have said that, Billy, and it's. I think it's accurate. I think he's going to do a great job in Las Vegas, and this hockey team in Las Vegas has got the support of the state, it's got the support of the city, and most importantly, it's got the support of all the casinos.
You know the thing, and think with that. I mean, they're talking about the fact that the Knights, let's call them the Las Vegas Knights, they're going to go, how many games in the NHL these days? 82 games. They're going to go 41-0 at home because the players will come in and just whoop it up at the casinos all night the night before. But that can happen anywhere. Toronto, Montreal.
Huh? They don't do that anymore.
No, they don't.
No, they don't do that anymore. I'm not saying they don't gamble, but I think they pay more attention to being ready to play.
Absolutely. Yeah,
but they're going to be in a very tough division. San Jose is a contender, still strong. LA is still a very strong contender, right?
And always will be. Yeah, Jesus.
Very strong contender. And
Anaheim,
very strong contender. So they're in an area that they're going to have to be strong fast, or they're going to be the joke of the NHL for a while. But here's my view. I think it's a fucking brilliant move on Bettman and the NHL. I think it's pure genius. Pardon the gratuitous plug for one of our products. But I think it's a very smart move because it will attract. Can you imagine what an excuse to get 4 or 5 buddies if you're from New York and you're a New York Rangers fan, and you're going to go to LA, you're going to go to Las Vegas for the weekend. Do a little gambling, do a little bit of eating because it's very cheap to eat in Las Vegas because they don't want to penalize you. They'd rather, even if you're a fucking loser and you lost all your money, they're going to feed you.
And Frank, some of the greatest restaurants in the world, some of the top chefs in the world are in Las Vegas,
Well, everybody wants to be in Las Vegas. Some of the best entertainers in the world are in Las Vegas. Some of the best singers in the world are in Las Vegas. But what I'm just saying to you is the NHL, I believe, this is a great brand for them. And I think, Billy, correct me if you want to say I'm wrong, I think that they want to be part of that gambling.
Well, I don't think there's any question. They're the first one in, and they've got the biggest hands. They're going to try and take as much of that business as they can. And the reason the other sports can't come in is because it's so goddamn hot.
Yeah.
But the NFL has become one of the most powerful televised events. Even forget about the fucking Super Bowl, Monday Night Football, because of the gambling.
Yeah.
Of course. The NFL is all gambling, Frank.
And I think that you hit the nail on the head when Vegas was a contender for a franchise, that it will put the NHL in the forefront of gambling and bring people and bring that, whether it's NBC or Fox or ESPN, whoever's fighting for the television rights in the United States for the NHL, to bring it to a higher viewership. More viewers, more peeps, more revenue, more money for the NHL.
Yeah, I think I concur with you, Frank. I think it's an ingenious move by Bettman and his people. I think it'll be a very successful franchise, and yes, it will enhance the presence of the NHL in the gambling industry, with which, whether you like it or not, is a very powerful influence on professional sports.
Well, it's also a powerful influence on peeps. If even a guy who fucking bets $5, he wants to know if he lost the $5 or won the $5 right away.
Hangs on to the end. Yeah.
So Phil, what do you think of our synopsis on this? Are we off?
Oh, not at all. I mean, very similar to my thoughts when we first came down to Tampa Bay and looked at the thing, and we went to Orlando and Miami, and I decided on Tampa Bay because they only had one team here, a football team, and they were going to build a casino. We knew it already We had heard about that casino. We tried to get
We're talking about the Hard Rock, right?
Right, the Hard Rock. And, of course, with you said about people going for the weekend, well, when Toronto comes down here, we have a lot of Maple Leaf fans come down here. Chicago comes down. The people come down for the weekend, and they enjoy the sun, and they play golf, and they go to the casino.
I think that's not the casino is your biggest asset, is the golf. You come for a golf weekend, you watch a Tampa Bay Lightning game, you play a little golf, and if you're a Leaf fan, you watch a Leaf game for a fraction of the fucking price you would pay in Toronto.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of great golf courses in Las Vegas.
It's
Lots of them.
Las Vegas has become one of the pinnacle places for people who want to go play golf. Even though it's 100 degrees, and if a fly lands on you, before it bites you, it will burn to death.
Yeah, I heard that.